fried, I am douchey. Question is on horoscopes and birthdays. What do they play? And how effective can we be with them? School for Souls, Angel Lessons, the God Program, 12 different course schedules to experience at the soul's convenience and preference, based on selected mentalities that are applied once a singular course schedule is completed. One course schedule lasts the span of one lifetime. By the time a soul graduates from their angel lessons, they are about 12,000 Earth years old, accumulated as a human being student, 12 years old as a soul, 12 months old as an angel, 12 minutes old as a god. The collected emotions, knowledge, content that contrives a being to be what it is can be calculated down to the exact makeup of their inner collective. All it takes is a detailed, driven, watchful eye whose mission is to scribe the chronicles. Horoscopes can be correct if a few things are included when trying to understand exactly what they are intended to depict. If you really pay attention to the type of emotions they feel most often, and keep track of them, one can notice what the world has to do in order to get you to feel those emotions. It is widely known that math can be found behind every single thing in existence. Math is there, somewhere, and scientists can and will happily prove it. This is no different. There are patterns, cycles, deja vu, synchronicity, history repeating. We all noticed the divine touch perfectly present, but we take it no further. Take it further. It is okay. It is not disrespectful at all. It is destiny to learn these things. To understand the school of life for a soul, one must understand the math of it. For example, someone born in January does not necessarily mean that they are a brand new soul. Someone born in December does not necessarily mean that they are the elder souls. Why? Many reasons. It makes sure that the entire group at one point or another will end up in this same month out of the 12 that they must experience. The soul chooses which is next after each cycle is completed. It just so happens that we are at the end, and all souls are just about the same age. Outside of elder souls who constructed the main frame for this bidimensional bridge, of course. The only way to create a map so that anyone can simply take a look at their course, at the course schedules, so they know what to expect, is if 12 different people get together and create one. How? How can they do this? The group must consist of 4 triangles. 12 people. One born representing each individual month. Non-overlapping. Mission. Carry the journey and complete the experiment. Chart it. Track thy own emotions in search of the patterns. The patterns will always be in the shape of a circle, a rotation, spinning spirals. I can hear a sea of chime bells ringing in the caverns. I hear them You are hearing me. I know you are now. I can hear the dong, bong. Good job. Keep going. Every single emotion that they personally feel throughout their days, they track from wake to sleep, and including the retained memory from dreams. It all plays a part, and it's all on a loop. The knowledge that would be instilled from this data would be compounding, influential, and revolutionary. But without the specific right intention, some things would never be found. We each have a myriad of emotions that we are meant to experience during this and any other life cycle. We don't know how they are or what they are, because no one thought it was within our capability to grasp, so no one even tried. The point of these emotions are to learn lessons, not random lessons. These lessons are on a loop and have purpose, hence they are on purpose. That means something big. When it comes to logic and problem solving, we are the best. Our minds are naturally analytical and are working on reflex 90%, since we are aware that 10% is all we get or have clearance for. I'll repeat that last. Our minds are naturally analytical. They are working only on reflex 90% of the time, and we are aware that 10% is all we get and have clearance for. We know it. That 10% is the tools needed and permitted for proper learning environments. Hear me. If one can sufficiently track their emotions, successfully locate and riddle out the loops or patterns, they would be able to simplify those patterns down to one big loop of experiences, separated by a month of birth. The cosmic relation is how the power bounces. It's how it moves, how it keeps going, how it keeps circulating, rotating. The movement each month is linked to and from different star constellations, locations where the various signals are sent from and through. I say through because they are triangulated